Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Everyone's getting near to the end of the campaign. Is Republique worth the 2,500 doubloons? If the entire video was, is it worth the 2,500 doubloons, then I would just give you a simple answer and we'd wrap the whole video up. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go through, I'm going to show you how to spec the ship and how to play the ship if you decide to pick it up. But to answer the first question, yeah, it's worth 2,500 doubloons. Buy it. First things first, we're going to look at the modifications. You have quite a few options here, but we're only going to go with one. Aiming systems. Why? Because we want accuracy. Steering gears, I'm honestly not quite sure if steering gears or propulsion might be the way to go. I'm going to actually swap it right now just to film this video. Pretty much everyone I know that is a really good player, they all run propulsion on their battleships because the ability to throttle jock and dodge shells at range is almost better than being able to turn. You got to realize this thing isn't a cruiser, so being able to turn is less effective versus just being able to dodge and have the shells hit somewhere else. Next up, we're going to go with concealment mod. Not so much for the detection, although it does help a little bit, but also the incoming fire dispersion. Lastly, we're going to go with main battery reload time. It does hurt the traverse, but the traverse is honestly not that bad. But the minus 12 off the reload, it just helps get more DPM downrange, and really it's probably the way to go. Now, I do not have AL Dunkirk. I have heard of people running AL Dunkirk, and I've heard it's pretty good. But here's what I run instead. So, Robert Chajard is a free-to-play commander. We go with Flammable Cannoneer, which that gives us range and that gives us grouping. Then I go with Crisscross to kind of offset that earlier turret traverse that main battery reload gives you. So this kind of helps that. Now, I want to emphasize this. Marksman is very important. As attractive as Megalomania looks, that will honestly kind of ruin this boat. The Republique is not necessarily a HE spam, it's more of like an AP sniper. Don't get me wrong, you can load HE and you can absolutely light some fires. And in some cases, playing against legendaries, I recommend it. But with Megalomania versus not having it, you're only talking a few seconds difference in the reload. Literally just like 3 or 4 seconds. To me, I would rather hit 5 or 6 of those HE shells versus reload 4 seconds faster, but only land 2. Just trust me and put Marksman on. Reaching out, obviously, more range. Will to rebuild, obviously. Now, I spec this boat to full accuracy. I have Scharnhorst. If you don't have Scharnhorst, that's okay. Find somebody else. I also run Cunningham, so I got dispersion and I got grouping just to make it that much more accurate. The Republique actually has some pretty good armor. The whole thing is 32 all the way around. So she can take a hit, especially if you're well angled. It can do very well. The only thing I'm going to show you about the armor that you probably need to know is one way to get citadeled in this boat, because it's very hard to get citadeled, is right here through kind of a cheek. I'm trying to show it and you really cannot see it very well, but it's kind of right where the front gun is. It makes a little bit of a cheek, and that is how you get citadeled in this boat. As you can see, the citadel is just right there. So just keep that in mind when you're playing it. If a player understands, he can potentially citadel you right there. Now, time for some gameplay. Now, remember what I said about this boat. It is an AP build sniper, so we're going to have AP in the tubes off the rip. And we're pretty much going to try to keep AP the entire game. And we're also going to look for those crossfires because we have good range. We have high velocity guns. They're going to get there a lot faster than most would. People typically don't look all the way to their left or all the way to their right when they're out there playing. So those crossfires with this boat, you can really, really do some cool things. Have I ever mentioned how cool it is to have aircraft carriers in the game? Yeah, I'm just trying to film a fucking video, dude. Just trying to show off the campaign ship, and I'm getting harassed by a carrier. See what we get on that. Not terrible looking dispersion. And there you go. Bob's your uncle. These guns do have quite a bit of penetration, so you just gotta use them correctly. Now I'm gonna show you some of the HE. As you can see, the back gun is spinning there, and it's not spinning all that slowly. One gun off the bow. Oh, that's pretty trolly dispersion. You can see even with a maximum accuracy build, you can have trolly French shells. That's why I think you have to build into full accuracy, because otherwise You just never know what you're gonna get. Okay, now we're gonna fight a full health Bao on Yama. Let's just see if we can get some fires. I did just load AP. That's usually what happens when I load AP. Okay, we're gonna stay at this angle and see how much damage he does. Yeah, ruins us. Nothing out of the ordinary. We're gonna try and pull a maneuver on the old Yama here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Of course he's looking at me. Curve first. Curve first. Curve first. Curve first. Curve first. Curve first. You. Oh my god, imagine being that much of a. And we obviously did pretty well. I mean, for the first game out, playing solo, second place in a 2500 and high cal, and the only high cal anywhere to be spotted in this match. This boat can be very lethal. Unfortunately, matchmakers taking a really long time. Even when I get into a game, they're instant washout games, and the games are over by the 9-minute mark. So I'm just going to show you this one clip I recorded not that long ago, just to show you the power that this boat can sometimes provide. We're merging. We're docking.
How
am I faster than you, bro?
Ooh.
Oh, 50K? Holy mother of God! 50K? Oh yeah, I bet that makes you turn out.
Alright, turning right, turning right, turning right. Well.
I think that'd make anyone's butthole go, yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Alright, ready? Kill this, kill this.
What is happening? Hopefully this helps you set this boat up, learn how to play it. If you guys are going to pick this up, let me know in the comment section down below. And after you get done playing it, and you have a few games on it, come back to the comment. Let me know what you think of this boat. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and I'll see you guys again soon. Peace!